Legends, as you can see, class is back in session. This is part two to the first part of the video on the current status of the Carol protocol. Well, technically on both Binance and the base chain. All right, so as you see, this is the voice chat, the aftermath, Carol on base, Carol on BSC, and what's in the future. All right, so first thing, this was the first video that came out this morning. What did they do? So what I did, I broke it down to what was stated for, in blue will be for Carol on base, gold, of course, is for Carol on BSC, and then what they stated about the future. Okay, so through the voice chat, why would the change? Of course, Bean stated it was for the collaborations, the partnerships, the exposure, the market makers, and of course, the upcoming DEX. In regards to the current liquidity level, he stated it was good. For us that are the investors, it's not good. We was at $1.3 million. Now we're down at $419,000. So that's a lot of money. That's $700,000. I don't know how that's good. He said it's still substantial. Excuse the misspelling there. He stated that it was a necessary correction for the future of the base Carol. The utilities coming for base Carol, the GameFi, staking partners and rewards, any fees that are conducted or created or taken in, I guess once the DEX and everything come, will be used to go into the base Carol's liquidity. First utility time frame, 2 weeks. He said a little bit more, a little bit less. It's just, how things are fluid. And someone asked about, was there going to be a bonus or something for all of us that took a hell of a hit with this decision? And he said for us OGs that they're talking, it's in the talks. So whether we get it or not, we're going to have to wait and see. Now, shoot, I lost my train of thought. Okay, so let me keep going. All right, so in reference to Binance or BNB Carol, no changes. And that's what I had to get clarified, because in the beginning of the voice chat, I'm going to put the link in there for the voice chat, he stated that there was nothing going to change at this time. That is not what somebody wants to hear that's invested on the BSC chain. So that's why at the end, and he's like, no, there's no changes coming. It's the way it is. Okay, that's what we need to hear. Then, of course, that roadmap that you're going to see here in a few is specifically, I guess, well, now it's actually for both, but he stated that they're working on the new one for Binance. And the buybacks are running. You're going to see that in the video as well, too. And that's the way Carol on ETH or base was running. The buybacks was I tell you, that was, and like I stated in the voice chat, that's what one of the factors that drew us to Carol was the fact that she wasn't on the open market. Now she's just like a damn prostitute. She's just out there doing whatever she want to do. Before, she was controlled. Now she's on the free market. So it's I don't know. Anyhow, now, okay, so first thing, let's go out and take a look, and so you can see what I'm referring to with the buybacks and everything. And we're going to look at a little bit of the roadmap and the price mechanism, the price regulation mechanism that's used. Let's go. Legends. Now, so as we can see, I'm out of DEX Screener. We're going to do the comparison between the two twins. Now, due to the fact that the base Carol is now trading on the market, on the, how'd he say it? In the wild, you can see what it's doing. Over here to the right, 90 buys and 499 sales. Man, okay. And as you can see down here in the chart, that's pretty much exactly what it is. So like I said, you can get with this or you can get with that. It's either you believe that it's going to recover and this may be the time to get in at a penny, because this is almost close to when it launched price. Like I said, it's always an individual endeavor. You always do what's best for you and your family and your family's finances. You got to do what you got to do for you. Now, the way that it was running up until they switched it to let it loose to the wild was like, so let me go over here to BNB. Now, when you see BNB, this is the way we came into the, because I came in on September 18th. It launched on the 11th of September. I came in on the 18th of September. And this is the way it's supposed to be. As soon as you hit that sell button, it goes, yes, it goes out here, but then the smart contract automatically goes and purchases it and a smidgen more. And see what I'm talking about right here. Let's take this sell. 13.54, it buys for 14.42. You sell for 39.59, it buys for 41.57. So it taps into the liquidity and purchases the tokens back. That's how it maintains the price. And like I said in the voice chat, that was one of the factors that made all of us bullish on Carol and want to bond with her and want to stake with her and so on and so on and so on. That's what it do. And you can look at the chart all the way through. I can scroll up right here in the middle. Same thing. Somebody sold 3.78. The contract bought 3.96. Somebody sold 267. It buys for 280. This is what makes it so bullish. It's just, and then of course these ads. I don't whatever that is. Then there's another sell, 17 by 18.19. And that's what it's gonna. And that's the way it's supposed to be. That's why that price will continually go sideways. It'll increase slightly. Now, how much? Time will tell. But as you can see, the chart, how the chart does, it goes. Somebody sells, it buys it back. Somebody sells, it buys it back. And that's what it was doing the whole time on ETH, on base. But obviously things change. Now, what this is called, especially if you're new to Carol, is called the let me see. It's up here. Yes, the price regulation mechanism. So, and the price regulation method during the sale. When selling Carol token Carol through the platform interface, a special price regulation method is invoked. This method withdraws a portion of liquidity and conducts a compensatory buyback to neutralize the impact of the token sale price. This is what Carol had that made us so bullish on it. And now it's gone for the base side, and now it's dependent on the free market. I'd rather have control. I'd rather have the protocol have control and control the price. It is what it is now. Next thing was the roadmap. So the roadmap here, obviously, well, we can't even say it's for base anymore because it goes more with BSC. So second quarter, third quarter. So like I was saying in the voice chat, third quarter here is where, fourth quarter is where we are. The launch of the Carol DAO. And then like he said in there, it wasn't really a DAO because we didn't get to vote or any kind of project decisions, even though it says here launch. Anyhow, engagement with the team, educational materials. Okay. Cross blockchain integration, launching Carol protocol on BSC blockchain to attract a wider audience. I really don't remember this being in there the first time. I could go back and look at my video when I went over it the first time because I did a whole video on just the roadmap. And then the fourth quarter, right here, Carol Dex presentation. This is what I was asking him if it's not to the first quarter, then why did we have them released to the wild? The debut of Carol's Dex, a platform tailored specifically for the needs of startups, and then all this other stuff here. So I don't know. So where we go from here for all of us that are mainly invested on ETH is an individual endeavor. It's like I said, you got the two twins. You can get with this or you can get with that. You got to make the call, because whatever decision you make, whether it's good or bad, is going to 100% be up to you. I just wanted to throw this in here. I'm going to figure out over the weekend what I'm going to do, because all of us are down big time. It cut our investment down by at least 60 to 70%. Our daily ROI was cut anywhere between 50 to 70% as well. So if I was, example, if I had $3,000 in there, and that investment cut to $1,500, $1,300 to $1,500. Then if I was making $70 a day, it cut it to like $30 a day, and it's still dropping. Okay, let's go back. Okay, now from the voice chat, these are something that covers both. Somebody asked about the cash back for the bond purchases. He stated that it's going to come on the 20th of November, which is Monday. Then the referrals. Someone asked about the referrals and how it's paid. When somebody has a referral, say you're signed up under L7, when you put your $100 in there, whatever percentage I'm at, whether it's the 5% or 20%, is taken out of that funds. It has nothing to do with liquidity. They don't pull out of liquidity in order to pay that. So please understand that. Now, 2 points. Well, at two times in the voice chat, the Coinbase guy came on. I can't remember his name. CS something. He came on in the beginning and made a comment and asked a question. Then he came back in on it at the end and asked a question. And that's what it states here, the third point. The Coinbase rep was in the chat. And of course, they've been watching Base Carol, and things are in the works. So there's something going on, because he even said something about he'll let Bean explain it. Of course, Bean didn't go into it. So you could take it with a grain of salt. And we know how powerful Coinbase is. Now, granted, we have BSC and CZ, but hot damn if Base don't have a lot of money out there. So if there's something in the works for Base Carol along with Coinbase, just think if Carol token got listed on Coinbase. This is what I'm talking about. I'm just speculating at this point. Anyhow, so at this point, to the DGen legends out there, it's a tough pill to swallow, because we try to find us a decent protocol. And she was, man, how damn, we all met her, fell in love with her, staked and bonded with her all the time, 24/7, 365. And then her father came into the picture and made her change, kicked her out the damn house. It was fine when she was living in the house, but now he kicked her ass out and she's on the streets. And like they say, she's for the streets. And as we see, she's out there and it's not going good. Now, how bad it's going to get, we're going to see. Now, if the price can hold on and the liquidity can hold on until the utility comes, we're going to see. Now, what you have to remember is, the liquidity may be at 400,000. That's totally irrelevant. And that's only due to the fact because our tokens are locked up. So each day as they get released and become available between all of the different wallets, that's when it's going to start dropping down. So it's gonna be something we're gonna have to play it by ear and see exactly what's going to happen. I would like to believe that this was a good decision. Right, the second, no, I can't see it. But I mean, it is what it is. It comes with the territory. I mean, I'm not gonna die. We know all the spool about risk capital, all of that. It's just it's just disappointing. and it is what it is. So that's going to be it for right now. So as always, this is for informational and educational purposes only. Never intended as any type of financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm here to share information with you in regard to the twins. Now she's more like a redheaded stepchild now. And as always, I'm not a financial advisor, so don't take any financial advice from me. I'm just sharing the information from the voice chat and giving a little bit from L7. And like I always say, this is an individual endeavor. You do what's best for you, your family, and your family's finances, because no one else cares about your family's finances but you, and no one knows those numbers but you. And all I ask is that you please like, share, comment, and subscribe. And to all of the legends, there was one other thing, man. Somebody made a comment about some of the influencers. Once an influencer says something, that it makes it, no, it doesn't work like that. We made the videos. We weren't compensated, none of that. We made the video because it was a great protocol. And as you see, the real influencers, because we invested in what we're talking about. And then it changed. Damn, I done lost my, okay, engage. I done lost my train of thought again.